Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rainy. This is, of course, the Enchanted Planner, and I've missed you guys. I'm back from Cuba. I got stuff to fill you in on. Let's get started, shall we? I feel a little, like really, I don't know, discombobulated, I guess is probably the right word. Because like I've not really done much filming in the last while. It's just between my mother-in-law dying and then all the drama and then like the funeral and then I booked a trip and left literally within like a week. It was kind of crazy, but I'm back now. So we are doing Dr. Seuss Day, and I did one of these spreads last year and it was like a fairly huge hit. So I love them. I think that they're adorbs. That's what we're going to rock and roll with. So the difference is, of course, this jar I'm using my Cricut versus cutting them out by hand. I will link the artwork in the description if you decide you want to go and grab it. Okay, just getting myself a little bit more organized here. So let's eliminate that. Okay, I'm not kidding. I feel so out. Just out. Oh, I don't have any wax paper. I think my boxes are a bit too small by the look of them, but I know why because I just literally copied and pasted it from the like another document, and when that happens in Canva, sometimes they end up ever so slightly smaller, and I forgot to resize them because I was in a hurry and being lazy and all that jazz. So, and yeah, I know I've got a lot of the same images twice, but you know me, I like variety. I like to have options. So I'm thinking, I think this is probably where I put it last year too. Um, I don't know, man. I just love the Cat in the Hat. I think it's hilarious. With the exception of I was not fond of the Mike Myers movie for the Cat in the Hat. That was just, yeah, not my scene. Okay. Did I mirror it? I didn't. Sometimes I'm really good about remembering to do things and sometimes not so much. I thought I had mirrored the cat sitting with the book, but I had not. So that kind of sucks, but I'm not going to go printing another one because let's be real here. Is it really necessary? No. God. Hey, what did you not cut properly? Are you going to be difficult? What's going on here? What's going on? All right, well, let's try from the top. Okay, so let's get this guy off of there. I don't know what happened with your feet though, dude. Like, weird. Weird. I mean, I could kind of like maybe like that somehow. Like, bring this down lower. I'm just kind of feeling things out before I commit because, y'all know I got commitment issues. And then I don't want to have to rip stickers up and down a bajillion times. Okay, so if we put this kind of flush with, I don't know why I'm spinning the page, but don't ask. Like I said, I'm kind of off my game, man. I mean, yeah, I haven't really been putting up a ton of content, and then add to that I haven't filmed because of it in a while. I feel a little bit disconnected from the planner. Okay, we put that kind of like right there. It's like super cute. Okay, so let's do that. Cute! And then hopefully that doesn't look weird. I also have this one, which I did not print off last year. I don't know how well it'll work. Oh, actually, that's pretty good. If we can get something kind of up there. I don't know what though. I don't know what. I think we're just going to have to make a decision. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this one. Let's do something different this year. Or I have a large, like, hat. We could do that as well. Let's get a vibe for that. Yeah, it just kind of looks weird. All right, let's do that. If I had blue florals, I could probably make them work. I mean, I probably have blue florals, but I didn't think to actually go looking for any of that stuff prior to deciding to sit down and film. So we're just winging it. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, so next week is not only the end of the month, but like the beginning of March. And that's just like crazy to me. I don't know where this year has gone. Like, honestly, I don't really understand where the year has gone. I mean, I know we're only like a few months in, but yeah, my Cricut didn't cut it all the way through on some of these. Come on, there we go. Yeah, I'm feeling a little like, wow, crazy. Do I want to? I don't know. I know I've got something that I need a box for pretty much every day next week, which kind of makes things easy. It's just a matter of how I want to lay things out. This box, generally without fail, ends up being my kind of shopping list, my errand box for the weekend. So sometimes it goes high, sometimes it goes low. It's just kind of, I don't know, do I want you in the box, out of the box? I think I want to bring you down below. Let's have a look. I also pulled Washi out that I have not actually done anything with yet. So let's have a look. This is just the washi from Live Love Posh. But there is this like star washi in here, which I thought might be okay. Although looking at it now, it's a little too bold. So I'm not jiving with that. What else have we got in here? I mean, I have more washi, right? Here's like a kind of polka dot. Come on. Again, it's kind of bold. I like this one better than the stars, though. I will say that much. I wonder if we just kind of like framed it in, maybe. I think I like that idea better. Okay, so now this is going to be the question because I didn't exactly like prep this to be lifted up at all. So where's my sticker picker upper thingy? Let's see if we can sneak under just enough. Oh, get back up. To sneak that down. I don't need to lift up the whole thing. I just kind of need to sneak it underneath. And I've got a piece of washi. It's kind of trying to do its own thing here. It's in rebellion because it cut itself off. Perfect. It's not perfect, but it'll do. So let's try that. Where's my washi card? I don't have any clear stickers, so I'm not really going to need the sticker picker upper. No, the sticker squisher. Look at that, confusing my own tool names. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to frame this baby in. Ah, right. Well, while I'm doing mindless activity, funeral was good. If it's odd because it felt more like a Sunday church service than it did an actual funeral, which I thought was a bit strange. But that was the way the funeral was planned, and that's the way that I guess church does it. So who am I to say anything, right? It was a beautiful service, and hang on. I think all in all things went well. We're not going to try and lift up Mr. Cat in the Hat here. We're just going to go around him. Now, the question is, do we frame it in here? Let's try that to see how I like it. If not, I can always kind of move it later if I want to. Washi gives us that ability. Other stuff, not so much. All right, where's the edge of your butt? So yeah, all in all, things went well. Then we left to go to Cuba on the 15th. So the week of the 6th was the 6th, 8th we left. yeah, that was just a mental week because we had to be at the airport for like 6 a.m. So basically, I only had like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday um, to get those final final things done. Would I recommend booking a trip and leaving a week later? Probably not, especially for those of us that are planners. It's probably not a good idea. It was still good though. Cuba is an interesting. Um, it's beautiful. We went to Veradero and we were up at the Paradisus Princess Del Mar, which is kind of near the tip of that inlet. Um, Beautiful resort. I only generally do small resorts, so it was like 336 rooms ish, kind of. I kind of want to bring this down here, but writing over the washi is going to drive me a bit nuts. So yeah, it was a super pretty resort, and it, it's just the food. Like the food was difficult, and it's not on them because they have supply issues, right? It's difficult. I don't like that. It's difficult for them to get their hands on things a lot of the times. And like an example is the rumor around the resort was that they actually had something fairly nice planned for Valentine's Day, but the $10,000 in meat just disappeared. It got stolen. So what are you going to do, right? So they're doing the best they can with what they've got. I could not imagine trying to run a resort when you have no, like run a kitchen, if you will, when you have no idea what you're going to have like to work with for food. Like just crazy, right? Just absolutely crazy. Um, there's a lot of, if you've not been, there's a lot of powdered, at least this particular time. I've not been there before, so I have nothing to compare it against. But from talking to other people, it's a fairly standard fare. There's a lot of powdered, like it was powdered eggs and powdered milk, and all the sauces came out of cans, and it was like fruit cocktail. And although there was lots of fresh papaya, which I was like, oh, yeah, fresh papaya, I can do fresh papaya. But yeah, it was an interesting and humbling experience because really, like I said to people like, how's Cuba? And I'm like, it was good, except for the food is a bit um, lacking, but you're not going to starve. You will not starve. There's food to eat. It's just that we in Western society are so spoiled by the fact that we have access to all these things, right? And then, I'm one of those people that gets really irritated when I see people take massive amounts of food only to throw half of it in the garbage because their eyes were bigger than their stomach, right? And just little things like that really, really annoy me. But I didn't see a ton of that. I did see some of it, but not a ton of it. But yeah, it was a good time. The week went by as usual, like super fast. Like, wow, where'd the week go? But I want to go to Jamaica next, I think. I think Jamaica would be a really nice holiday as well. And, like, and we went down because, like, when we went, it was not like the temperatures weren't brutal either. Like, it was like 25 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Celsius. And then there were a couple of overcast days, like, but it was really nice. Like, it was not, wasn't raining. Well, I mean, we got a little bit of rain, but I laugh at it because I come from like the West Coast, man. So living in a rainforest, and you don't have to tell me about rain. But I kind of giggled because I'm like, this isn't rain. This is like a shower. Like in my world, this is like a warm shower. So kind of funny, right? Okay, so now what else can I get on here? That was a really bad placement. I'm not so sure I really like that unless we take these little guys and we can fit them up there. Actually, yeah, they'll fit pretty good. I was actually going to print all this stuff out onto clear, but I changed my mind and just went with paper. Cute. Okay, what other kind of trouble can we get into? Um, okay, we need something down here. I could probably put something up here. What I'm thinking is I could also put bullet points up there. So what do we need on here? We need some glue. So let's grab some bullet points. 1, 2, 3, come off. But I have to land. Oh my gosh. So the airport in Cuba, I'm guessing their runway is not very big because that was probably, I mean, not that I've flown a ton, right? But it was by far the worst landing I think I've ever, yeah, it's the worst landing I've ever experienced. And the takeoff when we left, the G's were looming like, whoo, that was some hardcore. But like I said, I think it's because they don't have a very big um, runway. But yeah, it's just like it was like walking into another time zone, right? It's like it's crazy. Because I think the oldest car really we saw was the taxi driver that because I hire private vehicles to transport. I think it was probably the taxi driver, and I think his car was probably like maybe a 2000. Like it was like yeah, it's different. It's very different. But as I have a good time wherever I go, yeah, I was enjoying myself. Do I want to put that there? Do I want to put that there? I don't know. Questions, questions, questions. I don't know, it just kind of looks like weird, just hanging out in La La Land. But maybe we'll think on that. Um, with this artwork, there's like one fish, two fish, or one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and there's the Lorax is in there. There's some cute stuff in it, like really cute stuff. But yeah, it's hard to believe I've been home almost a week now because we got home. Well, we got home really late, so like really early Thursday morning. Um, no, really early Friday morning because we were supposed to land at like 11:20 p.m. on the 15th, but flights never go according to plan. So yeah, we were running a little bit behind, and then it took forever for our luggage to get sorted. It was like, oh my gosh, is it ever coming? But okay, we're gonna throw that there and throw this over here. High, low, high. Yeah, I guess we'll go high on this one. These I probably should have printed out on clear, but meh, whatevs. Whatevs. Okay, so we have a today. Let's do a to do. We'll grab the to do and we'll put it down low. Okay, so we got some things now. We've got blank spaces too. I mean, granted, okay, like I always get wiggy about this because I'm like, oh, we need some like I don't like as much white space, but sometimes white space is good. It's one thing I have to keep in mind and not forget. Like white space is not a bad thing. But I do kind of want our more of our buddies. I think we'll take these guys. Let's go. Come on, there you go. I'll probably use these in another spread I've got going on this week, so I'm not too worried about the fact that I've got lots of them. I did that last week, or for this week. I've got a Di's florals that she just did, and I use them in both my dashboard and my health planner for this week because it makes for easy planning when you don't have to think. It's this there, and you don't have to worry about it, right? Okay, I'm kind of done with this side, so we're going to put that off to the side. But we do need to sort of figure out is what's going on over here. I mean, I'm back to, do we throw this quote down there? Yeah. Struggle is real. And I get stuck sometimes. I'm like, I don't have enough to work with. Okay, let me back out here for a second. So I've got kind of something to deal with every day, which is good. We could probably put like a smaller box. Oh, I have an appointment here. So that's something to note. So let me find the boxes. Let's take the Mr. Cat in the Hat. And we're going to put him right here, I think. Um, hmm, that's not straight. Come to me, you're not straight. I just want you straight. And then I think we'll take a little guy and come off the side, like so. And that helps sort of fill in that little section there. And then if I put this quote over here, yeah, I guess maybe we'll put it up high, like that. All right, let's have a look. Didn't make any words like appointments, sadly. It is what it is. Okay, I need to stand up and have a look at my overall. I'd like something down here, but I'm not sure that I'm really going to be able to get anything in there without it looking weird. Doo-doo-doo. Like I said, white space is not a bad thing. I could take the little running guys, but like I got lots of thing one and thing two on here. What about this? I don't know if this will work. And it brings in colors I don't already have. So I think we'll skip that. Because this brings in like green and yellow, and I don't have green and yellow anywhere else on this spread. So rando, you know what I mean? And like a hat just kind of looks strange. Okay, I think we're done. I do. I think we're done. So let me find my space. And I don't have to do any punches, so that's good. There we go. Probably look better on black discs, but I have my planner currently on white. I have to change everything out. Like I have to rebuild my planner. It's still in winter mode, but it's been kind of a whirlwind couple of months. So, I'm still catching my breath kind of. It's crazy. All right, I think that is probably a wrap. Unless I want to try and get some more word stickers on here somewhere. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Okay, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will see you next time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the like button on your way out. It really helps the channel reach new subscribers. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.